Hey YouTube, this isn't really a review so much as I need you guys' opinion on whether these beats are fake or real. These are Beats Pro, the Detox Edition. I picked these up from Craigslist for $210, and I just need you guys to help me out, and I'd really appreciate it if in the comments you left whether you think they're real or fake and why. So these are the beats, as you can see. I saw various amounts of YouTube videos on how to tell whether they're real or fake, and it's kind of like I'm really confused because I've seen so many. Some say this, some say the opposite, and it's just really helped me if you guys really appreciate it. It has a barcode right there, and it also has a barcode at the bottom right there. One of the videos said if it had a space between the S and the P in Beats Pro, like right here, it would be considered fake, but as you can see, they do not have a space. Same here at the bottom. The face was something that I saw in many videos. It does look a little dark, but I did not have another Beats box to compare the faces and see which one's darker and which one's lighter. So that was the outside box. Now this is the inside. Not really much to show. So with the manuals and stuff like that, they said if it did not have that one girl in a towel promoting beats, then it'd be considered fake. But as you can see, I do not have it. I just have this, and if they had this Welcome to Monster booklet, it'd be considered fake. So these are the manuals. Here's the cloth. I don't know if you can see, but the font is really ugly. It looks faded. It doesn't look as bold, as dark as it should be. And overall, the cloth looks horrible. It's crooked. It doesn't look like something Beats would make. To be honest with you, that was that. The cable looked fake from what YouTube videos said. The cable did look fake. But this side where you plug it into whatever, your phone, your laptop, whatever, it should not be this long. It should be like about that long or a little bit shorter, but it's like this long. So another thing is the B. I don't know, let me see if I can focus it. The B should be skinny and not fat. As you can see, it does look pretty thin. It does not look fat, so that's the cable. Get that out of the way. And where the headphone, the pouch should be, in this box, if this box was up here, it would be considered fake, but as you can see, it's down here. So let me get this out. This I'm not gonna lie, the pouch feels really smooth, really nice. Of course, I think Beats could have done a lot better and made a bigger, more durable case than just a pouch. Like the studios, I know have a case, but that's all I can complain about. Overall, it looks neat. It feels smooth. Monster right there, Detox, another monster, and the Beats. The stitching looks nice. I don't see any like tears or any bad stitching or anything. It looks nice. It looks clean. So I can't complain about that. And now, when the headphones, this part, if it was loose and you could take it out, like it wasn't glued on there or whatever, it would be considered fake. But as you can see, I don't know, they're glued on there, so I'm not gonna lie, these headphones felt really nice, really good. They look clean. They don't look fake. They don't feel fake. And sound quality, I'll get to that later in the video. Detox, some videos said that it'd be kind of sloppy, but it looks nice, it looks clean. Something that was in a lot of videos was when you take it out, if it was rough and like wasn't smooth, it would be considered fake. But as you can see, it's smooth. At the same time, it's not loose, like it's not gonna move around, but it's smooth. This should not be soft, should not be loose. It should be hard, and it is pretty hard. It looks sturdy. It feels nice. It does have a serial number right there. It's not, they said fakes would have a 7-digit, but as you can see, it's a 10-digit serial number. Another thing mentioned was the ear cuffs would be easy to take off, but they are not. These aren't easy to take off. I'm not trying to take them off, but they're not easy to take off at the same time. And they feel really nice, real good cushion. It doesn't feel cheap, and as you can see, the fake Beats their cushions would be all wrinkled. Some would have tears, bad stitching, and glue marks. But these look really clean. They have good stitching, no glue marks, none of that. And overall, the cuffs are good. The Beat symbol right here, they said the fake ones were all grainy and rough. Some videos said you could like almost cut yourself with them, which I think they exaggerated, but whatever. This feels real smooth, real slick, real neat. Something Beats would make. It does not feel fake. It doesn't feel grainy at all. It feels nice. The cushion on the top, it's nice. Feels good. I can't complain about that. The lock feature that on the fakes, apparently it wouldn't work, but it works. So, and it works on both. As you can see. So there's nothing to complain on the Beats. I have nothing to complain about. They feel real sturdy. This doesn't slide off. On the fake ones, they would, if you would just like jiggle it like that, it slide off. But as you can see, I'm gonna try to keep it in place. I'd have to do it really hard if I'd want it to slide, but as you can see, it stays in place. So can't complain about that. And you're probably saying, well, the box looks fake, the manual's fake, and the cable's fake. Why would you get them? The sound quality was amazing. It was clear. The bass was what impressed me the most. It had excellent bass. It was it changes the way I listen to music with normal headphones. I did not have real Beats Pros to compare them with, but I did have some Vic First studio headphones. I picked these up at Guitar Center for about $120 plus tax. The bass does not compare. It is definitely better on the Beats. The cable's about the same material. The sound quality was about 5 times better on the Beats than here. So I compared them to these. They're both noise isolation, noise canceling, whatever. They do about the same. This does cancel noise. When I'm hearing music with these, I can't hear a single thing around me. People are yelling and I can't hear them, so I like that. And that's why I bought them, because even though the manuals and the box look fake, the Beats did not look fake. They looked real, they were sturdy, they were nice, and I love the sound, the bass, so that's why I bought them. So if you guys could leave in the comments what you think, where these are real or fake, I'd really appreciate it. It helped me out a lot. Tell me whether you think they're fake or real. Tell me why. You know, stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. And that's all I have. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.